Welcome to the Ash versus Dan Kazakh boxing machine challenge.
Yep, we've decided to give in and do something that's very traditional Kazakh by the looks of it, and give it a go. Plus we've got some spare change to use, so let's see.
Вы русский? Scotlandia.
Scotlandia.
Tourist? Tourist, yes, tourist. Yeah. Met a Kazakh friend and now we're a bit shy to do the boxing, but he's gone so we can do it.
Yeah.
Right, 100 tenge. By the way, I've never done this before.
Neither have I, and I have probably the weakest punch in the world, so this could be a very embarrassing situation for both of us. And I've also never seen Dan punch. But this will be the only one in the city that doesn't work. I think you have to push the button.
Oh, okay.
Спасибо. Learning how to do it as well. Ready?
My first time ever doing this. Okay.
Getting taught how to do it.
640 is the score to beat.
Oh, I need another 100.
You can stand on it whilst you put the money in, and then you push the button. Now push the button. This one. Ash has got 640 to beat.
Let's take my bag off.
Come on.
I think this is gonna. I don't even know what hand I am. Right. Okay, ready? I hope I don't miss it, because that means the even worse thing. I don't think I've beat that.
440. So I win by 200 points.
But considering we've seen other people do it and they've been like 800-900, we are trash.
I'd say 700 is your minimum score.
Are you gonna go again?
I'm gonna go one more time.
That's so funny.
It's addictive. I can see why they're hooked.
Alright. Dan the Kazakh local. No, that's so embarrassing. Oh, is that less?
670. I beat my score.
By how much?
30.
Oh, well done. Okay. Well, we've done it. We've tried.
It is fun.
But that's us done now.
We're in Turkistan today, here on Kazakh Silk Road, and you can see the architecture is a lot different here compared to where we've been already, like the northern parts of Kazakhstan and Almaty. You can see it's a bit more, I don't know, Silk Road architecture, Persian, that kind of style. We're here to explore the city and some of the sights, so join us as we take you around our final stop here on Kazakhstan Silk Road. Let's go explore. So it looks like Turkistan's maybe had a lot of money spent on it in recent times, because this park looks all modern and almost brand new. And there's this stage thing that I'm on just now. It gives you a view over the park, but you might be able to see it in the background, the blue dome. That is the Mausoleum, and that's where we're heading. But yeah, the architecture here is completely different to what we've seen in Kazakhstan so far. Like, look at the walls, the Mausoleum, the domes in the background. A lot more kind of, as I said, Uzbekistan styled and Persian styled rather than like Soviet styled that we've seen already. So yeah, Kazakhstan is such a cool and diverse country. With it being the size that it is, you get different areas bring different things. So yeah, totally loving it in Kazakhstan. This is cool though.
This is really cool. I'm so excited to see this. It looks so beautiful. We've seen pictures and we saw a miniature in the museum. But yeah, I think it's gonna be nice. Look at this. It's very beautiful. You've just walked into the gardens again, like everywhere else in Kazakhstan. The parks, the kind of, you know, historical sites, religious sites are so beautifully kept. It's wow, yeah.
It's a lot bigger than I thought, the Mausoleum.
It's huge. It's actually huge.
Massive.
Yeah. It's probably like similar Taj Mahal size.
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's massive.
It's really nice.
We've not been to Uzbekistan yet, but it is on the list for this Stan adventure. But this is exactly how I imagine it would look like there. But it's even cooler to see this in Kazakhstan because I imagine the crowds are a lot less busy compared to places in Uzbekistan. But the detail in the building is absolutely unreal. And the size, it's absolutely massive. Like, I've seen a couple of photos of it, but I didn't think it looked that big, but it's huge. Check out all the details. The blue dome, it's really cool. Cool archway as well, we'll go check that out. We've walked around to the other side and it's absolutely crazy the size of this place. But we've actually just learned quite an interesting fact, that despite the building starting in 1389, it's never actually been finished. So that's pretty interesting that even though it started building so long ago, it's not finished, similar to maybe like the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. But yeah, this side is definitely a lot older looking than the other side with the patterns. But it's quite cool because you can see all the birds flying into these little holes in the wall. It gives you a real idea of just the size of it. It's absolutely massive. And then the whole area around about it is like little shops, restaurants, things like that. And then I think what we're going to check out next is the modern area that they've built here in Turkistan. So it'll be cool to see the old mixed with the new.
I've never seen camels that fluffy before. That's crazy. They're huge as well. I think I've only ever seen the ones with one hump. These have two. But look, we've got some statues as well. All here. So it looks like you can do camel and horse riding here. I'm assuming it's for an extra charge, but we won't be doing that. But it's our first time seeing camels since we've arrived in Kazakhstan, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this place, like, it's pretty busy. I wouldn't say it's like overly busy, but it's certainly a beautiful, beautiful mausoleum. The attraction, wow, like it's stunning. I really love like the blues, the tiles, the colours. It's so detailed. It really is a beautiful, yeah, a beautiful building. Wow, it's so windy. We've honestly, right, we've said this since we arrived in Kazakhstan, This is the windiest country we've ever been to, without a doubt. Every city we've been to, it's been mental winds. I think we managed to get the drone up once, maybe twice, I can't remember, but certainly once, and that was for about 3 minutes because it was so windy and we had to take it down again. Yeah, I guess because it's such a flat country, the land is so flat, so there's nothing really stopping the wind kind of coming in, but it is, yeah, insanely windy here. But yeah, so far it's been a really nice day in Turkestan. I guess because this is the type of place which is probably less travelled, so certainly by foreigners anyway. You don't get as many foreigners here, that's for sure, because it's out the way a bit. But it's beautiful. It really is. Coming to these kind of places, it just makes you feel a little bit off the beaten track, which is nice. And you get, yeah, treated to views like this. Just unbelievable. So look at this, even the gardens here, there's flowers everywhere. It's honestly such a beautifully kept place. Sorry, it's very windy today, so if you're struggling with the sound, it's again super windy, so I will try and speak a bit louder. But yeah, it's a gorgeous place, lovely flowers, really nice to walk around, really relaxed. And there seems to be quite a few areas, so there is also like a big resort hotel area around here, which I think we're going to explore shortly, with a few things to do, which we'll kind of head that way shortly. But just the whole area itself is so lovely to just explore and take a nice chill walk about. So Turkestan so far is good vibes all over.
So we're now entering the modern part of this area, and if you were to guess where we were right now, I bet you wouldn't guess Kazakhstan. This feels like it's Middle Eastern, Doha, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, all those kind of luxury places with like Arabic architecture. But check this out. Does not look like Kazakhstan at all.
No, it doesn't. It's I was just saying it's strange. Obviously you've got like the mausoleum there, and the historical site is like from the 13th century. And look at this, the brand new resort, restaurants, hotels, like fancy area. So it's so interesting they've decided to build all this right next to the mausoleum. But of course, that's what it is. It's where the money comes from. But yeah, this is cool. I really like Turkestan.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about coming to Kazakhstan. It's like you can see so many different parts. Like Almaty, you've got the mountains and stuff. Yeah. Astana, you've got the futuristic city. And then the Silk Road places, you've got
all these
Middle Eastern kind of style. So it's like a lot of countries in one. So you're maybe wondering what that big gold dome is in the centre there. But don't worry, we're going to show you that next. Maybe after a spot of lunch.
I've just noticed as well, see the big cars they're using to ferry people around? Remember Brum?
Oh yeah.
It's the face of Brum.
That's actually the face of Brum. Look at this, look at this. Brum Brum.
Nice.
But yeah, we've spotted our Magnum. We're going to get a quick sandwich from in there.
It's so windy.
And then show you the gold dome.
Yeah.
It's not a dome.
It's not a dome. If you can see, it's basically a giant golden egg. I guess the symbol of the golden egg from the eagle on the flag in a nest, it's meant to be, which is pretty cool. But inside this is something that I hope we can do later. I hope you can do later, Dan, because I can.
I'm excited actually. Well, we are just enjoying the vibes of this area. Now we've got ice creams.
By the way, one of the best things about Kazakhstan is their Russian ice cream brands. Well, I think they're Russian.
I think they're Russian, yeah.
They are literally the best. It's like a full-on ice cream cone from the freezer section.
Like the cone goes in the freezer as well,
yeah.
which is
And they're so tasty.
So good.
So the time has come for us to enter the egg. Sounds a bit weird, but it's called the Samruk Flying Theatre, and we're gonna go and have a look around, and I believe there's some sort of roller coaster inside, which we're gonna check out now.
Yeah, I think it's some, I don't know what you call it, like 4D roller coaster or something like that. Like,
Okay, one of them things. They're
Yeah,
fun actually.
yeah.
You'll be alright on that.
I think so.
Looks fun.
We
But
don't have
this
any
whole-
tickets or nothing, but
No, we'll see what we can get, but this whole area is beautiful. Like the water, the buildings are like trying to keep with the theme of like the Mausoleum with the blue and then the sandstone. So it's a really nice area.
how'd you get in is the big question.
I know, I think we've taken the long way around. Here we go.
Check that out as well, the big tower.
Flying theatre.
Let's go in.
Yeah. I think it's this door. Entrance.
Tickets secured. So what was it? £12?
1,300. So it's about £11 something.
Yeah, 13,000.
Yeah, per person. Is it £11 per person?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like 20 odd quid. But 2 o'clock, so we have 8 minutes to wait till our showing. I don't know how many seats there are. We'll
Yeah.
find out. But it's quite busy actually. There's a few other like families and things. It's probably like for kids. And there's us two losers, but
I don't know, I
something.
think it's meant to take you to the history of Kazakhstan kind of through this roller coaster. But I don't
Okay.
know much about it. I'm not sure how much we'll be able to film either, so we might have
Oh,
to
yeah,
tell you
that's okay though.
about it after. But
it's a ride, so I am quite happy regardless of what it's about because I love some of this.
I'm getting the pre-roller coaster nerves, and then this is the face that Ashley makes when I start getting nervous.
I'm really excited. Like this is my favourite kind of thing. And we never do roller coasters together because of Dan's fear. So I am really excited. You might need your hand held, but that's okay. I can help. Oh, this is cool.
Time of the roller coaster. This is so. This genuinely feels real.
There's the eagles. Well, that's us just finished the roller coaster side, and that was so cool. Like, Dan, who hates roller coasters, how did you like it?
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
The moment you got on the roller coaster,
so
unbelievable.
good. Yeah,
Takes you all over Kazakhstan and
yeah.
through the history and then through the modern parts.
And you
It's-
genuinely feel like you're flying. Like, it's such a weird feeling, is it?
I've never been on a roller coaster like that.
No.
That's
I have.
that
You
is
haven't.
that good, yeah.
But that was awesome, honestly. If you're coming to Kazakhstan, we cannot recommend Turkistan enough. Certainly, it's been so good so far. It's a little bit out of the way, of course. You have to get quite, well, an overnight train to get here from Almaty. but wow,
It's awesome.
It's so cool.
Our first proper taste of the Silk Road.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's amazing.
And it's so much history as well, and the, you know, the scenery, the buildings are so beautiful. It's, yeah, it's really cool. So on to the next thing. Well, this is nice. We've just walked all the way through and down and across, and we've come to the very end, I think. And there's a shipwreck. I don't think it's a real one, but it's so nice. There's tons of shops here, like there's restaurants, cafes. It's just such like a chill kind of place, and it's Sunday today, so it's really busy as well. But yeah, this is so nice.
This bit kind of looks like, I don't know, like a Disney water show where they post that.
Well, we've had the ride, now we're getting the water show.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It's really cool. Really, really nice.
Did not expect Turkistan to be like this.
No, it's so like modern, well, this area. And it's only like a 5-minute drive from the centre as well, or where we're staying, which is probably more traditional, but this is really cool. So Turkistan, it's been nice, it's been real nice. Looks like you can actually do a little boat hire like this, or book, a guy will drive you, and drive along a little man-made river. But there's not many people out on them today, which is strange because it's a Sunday. I thought it would have been like a busier time for them to do it. But yeah, there's these ones here, and on the other side it looks like rowboats maybe. Yeah, they're maybe rowboats, I'm not too sure. But yeah, certainly very a modern side of Kazakhstan, that's for sure. Very modern indeed. But it's a really nice place.
Silk Road Market.
It is, yeah, so we're still here. We've actually been here for quite a while because we're waiting for our train. So to kill time, we've just found what is like a little market. I guess it's meant to be like a Silk Road style market. I don't know how kind of legit it is, but it's quite sweet actually. It's next to the Mausoleum, and then you can come down like a little alleyway, and yeah, it looks really nice. So we're gonna have a little
Buy your
wander down.
souvenirs and stuff?
Yeah, wander down. Get your
Traditional
hats, get your carpets, your silk headscarves, things like that. Jewelry and things as well. We've just walked through to the other side and we've got, look, some giant camels, but not real ones. And actually, down there, looks like a little fake village.
Yeah, there's a couple of yurts and stuff.
Yeah.
But this is what it would have looked like back in the day.
Yeah, but they'd be moving a bit more than this.
Yeah.
But it's nice actually. We've had a really nice day here. It's been pretty cool, and we've certainly been the only tourists here today. That's absolutely 100%. Only foreign tourists, because we met a guy from Almaty.
True, true.
So yeah.
This is the nomadic people who used to wander the Silk Road with their camels.
We are back at the Golden Egg, and it's been a pretty lovely day here in Turkistan. It's been a really interesting, we've seen a bit of the old and a bit of the new, which has been a really nice contrast. But tonight, we're actually not staying in a hotel tonight. We're jumping back on another overnight train, which I think is our third since arriving in Kazakhstan. And we are heading back to Almaty, but we're not showing you the city this time because that's done. We're heading to the countryside to show you a different side of Kazakhstan. So join us next time as we explore Kazakhstan's beautiful mountains, canyons and lakes. We'll see you then. Bye!